We know more about the surface of Mars than we do about the bottom of our own oceans. It's a statement you might have heard before, but its truth is as deep and vast as the waters themselves. There is a place on our own planet so alien, so hostile, that we have mapped distant worlds with more accuracy. Join us on a journey to the deepest known point on Earth, a place of eternal darkness and unimaginable pressure. We are descending into the Mariana Trench, to the Challenger Deep. The Mariana Trench is a crescent-shaped scar in the Earth's crust, located in the western Pacific Ocean. It is over 2,550 kilometers long and 69 kilometers wide. Within this immense underwater canyon lies the Challenger Deep, a small, slot-shaped valley at its southern end. This is the nadir of our world, a point nearly 11,000 meters, or almost 7 miles, straight down. To put that into perspective, if you were to place Mount Everest into the Challenger Deep, its summit would still be submerged under more than 2,000 meters of water. The pressure here is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. This is equivalent to the weight of 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of a single person. It is a pressure so immense that it can crush most vehicles, distort molecules, and make life as we know it seemingly impossible. For centuries, this abyss was a realm of pure speculation, a place for sea monsters and myths. It wasn't until 1960 that humans first reached the bottom, when the submersible Trieste, piloted by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, made the historic descent. They spent only 20 minutes on the seafloor, peering through a tiny, thick porthole into a world of milky sediment stirred up by their landing. Their brief visit proved that life could, against all odds, exist even here. Since that groundbreaking dive, only a handful of missions have returned to this extreme environment. Each one has peeled back another layer of mystery, revealing a world that is both terrifying and beautiful. As a submersible descends, the world changes dramatically. The familiar blue of the ocean gives way to a deep, inky blackness beyond the reach of the sun. This is the midnight zone, a place where the only light is the one we bring with us, or the light created by life itself. It is here that we begin to encounter the inhabitants of the deep, masters of survival in a world without light. Bioluminescence is the language of the abyss, used for hunting, mating, and defense. We might see the ghostly glow of a deep-sea jellyfish, trailing its tentacles like ethereal ribbons. Or the sudden flash of an anglerfish's lure, a dangling beacon designed to attract unsuspecting prey into its cavernous mouth. These creatures have evolved incredible adaptations to survive. Many have soft, gelatinous bodies that are more resilient to the crushing pressure than rigid structures. Their metabolisms are incredibly slow, allowing them to conserve energy in a world where food is scarce. They are the ultimate opportunists, feeding on whatever drifts down from the world above, a phenomenon known as marine snow. As we continue our descent, passing 8,000 meters, we enter the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, the underworld. The life here becomes even more specialized and, in some ways, more surprising. Here we find the Mariana snailfish, a small, translucent creature that looks almost like a tadpole. It holds the record for the deepest living fish ever discovered, thriving at depths that would instantly crush its shallow water relatives. Their bodies lack a swim bladder and are composed of a gelatinous substance, allowing them to withstand the phenomenal pressure. They are the top predators in this specific deep-sea community, a testament to life's tenacity. The seafloor of the Challenger Deep is not a barren wasteland. It is a fine, silty plain made of crushed shells and the skeletal remains of plankton that have snowed down from the upper ocean over millennia. Living within this sediment are xenophyophores, giant single-celled organisms that can grow up to 20 centimeters in diameter. They construct intricate shells from the surrounding sediment, creating a habitat for other small creatures. There are also amphipods, which are like large, shrimp-like crustaceans. These scavengers are surprisingly abundant, swarming any potential food source that reaches the bottom, from the carcasses of whales to the bait left by research landers. Life here is slow, ancient, and perfectly adapted to an environment that we would consider utterly lethal. It is a fragile ecosystem built on the principles of extreme efficiency and resilience. But even here, at the most remote and inaccessible point on our planet, we find an unwelcome visitor. A signature of our own world, a ghost from the surface. In 2019, explorer Victor Vescovo piloted a submersible to the bottom of the Challenger Deep, setting a new depth record. Amidst the discovery of new species and incredible geological formations, he saw something disturbingly familiar. Lying on the seabed, nearly 11 kilometers beneath the waves, was a plastic bag. Other expeditions have found candy wrappers and other plastic debris. The discovery was a sobering reminder that our impact has reached every single corner of our planet. There is no place left untouched by human activity. This pollution is not just an aesthetic issue. Plastics break down into microplastics, which can be ingested by deep-sea organisms like amphipods. When these creatures consume the plastic, the toxins enter the hateful food web. We are, in effect, poisoning the inhabitants of the deepest, most pristine environment on Earth before we even fully understand them. The challenge of exploring the Mariana Trench is immense. The crushing pressure, the total darkness, and the sheer distance from the surface make every mission a high-stakes endeavor. Submersibles must be built like armored tanks, with hulls made of specialized titanium alloys several inches thick. Viewports are made of incredibly strong, conical-shaped acrylic to withstand the force. Every component must be pressure-tested to extremes, as a single flaw could lead to catastrophic failure. Communications are limited, and missions are entirely dependent on the life support and power systems of the submersible. Yet, despite the dangers and the difficulties, we continue to go back. We return because the quest for knowledge is a fundamental part of who we are. The Mariana Trench holds secrets about the very origins of life on Earth. Some scientists believe that life may have begun in deep-sea hydrothermal vents, which are found in trenches like this one. These vents spew out superheated, mineral-rich water, creating an oasis of chemical energy that can support life without sunlight. Studying these environments could give us clues about how life might exist on other worlds, like the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn. The creatures of the deep are also a source of incredible potential. Their unique biology, adapted to high pressure and cold temperatures, could lead to breakthroughs in medicine and biotechnology. Enzymes found in deep-sea microbes could be used in new drugs or industrial processes. Understanding how these organisms function at a molecular level could revolutionize our own understanding of biology. The trench is a geological wonder, a place where one tectonic plate is sliding beneath another in a process called subduction. This process is responsible for some of the most powerful earthquakes and tsunamis on the planet. Studying the Challenger Deep helps us understand the immense forces that shape our world, offering insights into plate tectonics and the dynamic nature of our planet's crust. It is a window into the very engine that drives our world. But perhaps the most profound reason we explore the Mariana Trench is for the sense of wonder it inspires. It is a reminder that our planet is filled with mysteries yet to be solved. In an age where we feel we have mapped and cataloged every corner of the globe, the deep ocean remains a true frontier. A place where the next dive could reveal a creature never before seen, or a process that changes our understanding of life itself. The journey to the bottom of the ocean is more than just a technological challenge. It is a journey into a world that defies our expectations, a world of darkness that is teeming with light, and a world of crushing pressure that is home to delicate life. It is a journey that teaches us about the resilience of life, the interconnectedness of our planet, and our responsibility to protect it. The plastic at the bottom of the sea is a stark message. Our actions have consequences that reach farther and deeper than we can imagine. Thank you for joining us on this descent into the Challenger Deep. There are still so many mysteries to uncover in the vast, unexplored regions of our world. If you are fascinated by the secrets of our universe, from the deepest oceans to the farthest stars, be sure to subscribe to Infinite Tunnel for more journeys into the unknown.